So as everyone knows, recently Facebook decided to ban people for political speech, including the speech that you're watching right now. Our channels, our fan pages, myself, Jason Burmis included, have been, let's just say, restricted. But now the U.S. president is even getting involved, getting on a major tweet storm. But will it be enough to actually do something? Well, we're going to talk about that plus a lot more here with, of course, Jason Burmis, another person affected by this bias. And Jason, you had a good tweet this morning talking about, hey, Facebook there, a platform that allowed a YouTuber to groom children on for sexual illicit means, is still allowed to have his account. But me, you, Alex Jones, Milo Yiannopoulos, Farrakhan, and others, they're not. But this sick individual is, look at the hypocrisy here, Jason. It's stunning because, again, we've been warning, me specifically, I've been saying, hey, YouTube, social media, you guys have a huge pedo problem. You guys should address that. What did they do? Attack political speech time and time again. First, they restricted it. They tried to change it with the algorithms. They tried to manipulate timelines so people wouldn't see it, but still, the people started sharing the information. Now, they just got to cut people off completely, censor, squash, and destroy any voice they have on a platform that is the public town hall. Jason, do you want to talk about this hypocrisy, or should we get into the president here?
Let's talk about this just for a second, okay? This man was just sentenced to 10 years in jail for grooming at least, let's say that right now, at least 6 young girls on the Facebook platform asking for and receiving explicit videos, and he still has a page. Okay, this is a convicted felon and child abuser. That's not hateful. That's not obscene content. I know I don't produce hateful or obscene content. I know I don't target a group. He's even targeting children sexually. Every single terms of service.
Show with a children's fan page promoting that. Facebook's like, yeah, it's okay. The other people saying something politically, we're going to get them. And of course, this is all done in collusion with the media. What this really is, it's not just a pure attack on independent, alternative, anti-establishment voices. What this really is a bigger power grab. And one of the people who are benefiting from this power grab are, of course, the mainstream media that engineer a lot of these calls, a lot of these pushes, and of course, a lot of these bigger justifications and the propaganda to make people go along with other people having the power to decide what they can and cannot hear. This is how in-depth this psychological propaganda gets. They are literally trying to convince you that someone that you don't know, a Silicon Valley executive in the poop-ridden town of San Francisco, most likely, that someone that you don't know has the right to tell you what you can and cannot listen to arbitrarily without even any justification, saying, no, you know what, these ideas, you little peon human being, you're not allowed to hear those thoughts. Those are dangerous ideas. And that's exactly what they're listing here. Facebook came out that it was dangerous ideology, organized hate groups. Again, it's all bullcrap. You've been watching our channel. None of that is true. And CNN really is one of the major companies that's a part of this larger production, because as we know, Facebook let CNN and other companies know beforehand that this ban was coming down. They were able to prepare their little nice propaganda talking points. They were able to prepare their little graphics. They were able to prepare everything all set up here. And boom, here we go. Let's play the announcement with Oliver Darcy, who really is the face. I want to call Oliver Darcy the face here of online censorship, because he has been the major, the number one advocate for calling for big tech monopolies to censor speech. He's been the one contacting advertisers. He's been the one contacting Facebook saying, oh, what about banning him from here, here. He did this, and this. Again, making nothing out of a molehill, lying many times, manipulating, slandering people. Let's play the clip.
Just into CNN, Facebook is purging several high-profile names from its platforms. Among them, Nation of Islam leader Louis Farrakhan, right-wing conspiracy theorist Alex Jones, as well as his media outlet InfoWars. They're being banned for spreading, quote, dangerous ideology. CNN Business senior media reporter
Pause it here. Pause it here. Again, you're going to see Oliver Darcy, dangerous. Again, they're not going to tell you, hey, actually, it's just run-of-the-mill kind of political talk. I haven't seen any kind of thing dangerous about it. Breaking news, this is happening. Come on. It's all sensational, hyperbolic. It's you watch CNN every 2 minutes. Breaking news. It's absolute lunacy. And here, Oliver Darcy is going to repeat the talking points because this is what it's about. It's about repeating the talking points. Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. Let's go, Oliver.
Darcy joins me now. So what more do we know about this ban and who else is included?
Yeah, this is a very strict action from Facebook, Erica. Basically, they've deemed these individuals to be dangerous, is what Facebook is saying. Those individuals include Nation of Islam leader Louis Farrakhan, who has a history of anti-Semitic remarks, people like right-wing conspiracy theorist Alex Jones, and then also some right-wing media personalities who are pretty popular online, people like Milo Yiannopoulos, Laura Loomer, Paul Joseph Watson. Those people are banned, as well as failed congressional candidate Paul Nehlen, who had made a number of anti-Semitic remarks. Facebook has given us a statement, and they do say in their statement, I'll read part of it to you right now. They say that we've always banned individuals or organizations that promote or engage in violence and hate, regardless of ideology. The process for evaluating potential violators is extensive.
Let's stop it right there. The process for evaluating potential violators is extensive. No, it's not. It's absolutely not. That's bullshit. Okay? Let's get that out of the way right now. They haven't always banned individuals or organizations. This is a rather new phenomenon in the last 3 or 4 years. Okay? It was very rare they would do so. And if evaluating potential violators is extensive, why are Luke and I limited to not being able to post to our own fan pages and our WRC page? That's not extensive. Yeah. I have not posted to the 3 pages that they banned. One created, I believe, in 2008. One created in 2010, and one created in 2011 for at least 5 years. Yeah. And none of the previous content, Luke, that I ever posted, was hateful, obscene, or calling for violence, ever. So this is not extensive.
Exactly. Give us one reason. Give us an example. A good journalist is like a major company is making a huge decision that's going to have major ramifications for free speech. We're just going to believe them. like they said that. Where's the evidence? Where's the proof? Especially with us. Come on. It's bullcrap. And it's important to note here, Jason, we were also made admins of pages that we never said yes to, that we never said, yeah, sure, I'll admin this page. Someone on Facebook, anyone could do this right now. So this could be used as a political weapon. You could go after your favorite creator, go after their account, make them an admin of a bunch of pages, and then just do really incredulous, horrible things with those pages. Bam. That's the justification that they're using right now to take us down. And again, violence, hate. Come on. What about that other dude who literally is going to jail that still has his Facebook page up that we mentioned in the beginning of this video? Absolutely sick. And you saw how Oliver Darcy here, number one, he's like smiling. He's reveling in this news. He's enjoying it. You could see it on his face. And of course, he's making the Farrakhan distinction. The Farrakhan distinction is a big one. This is all PR show here. They needed to put in Farrakhan so people don't freak out just on the leftist angle of this. But you look at Oliver Darcy, this is probably like 10 years ago. Looks like a photo of him. Look at the clip of him now. He is loving and enjoying every moment. Let's play the rest of what he has to say here.
And it is what led us to our decision to remove these accounts today. Facebook told me that the process they use is to engage a number of factors. Have they promoted hate speech on Facebook? Have they been banned for violating the rules in the past? Have they self-described themselves as part of a hate movement or hate ideology? Those are the factors that Facebook was weighing, and they're taking this really strict action moments ago.
Pause it. Banning from Facebook and Instagram, correct?
Yes, Facebook obviously owns
bring
Instagram.
Back. Pause it and bring it back to when she speaks. Do you see that manipulation? Do you see that manipulation right there? Oh, yeah, Facebook did this and this for the justification. None of that is here. You're a journalist. Stop being a puppet of the frickin' technocratic establishment. Sorry, I got to control myself here. It's hard not to. But the propaganda here is layered in so many different ways to convince the average person who's not paying attention to it. Yeah, this is great. This is awesome. Look, hate, bad, violence, hate group, ideology, dangerous. No, bad. Come on, really? Do some actual journalism, Darcy, and question these people and get some proof and evidence to back their claims instead of just smiling as you're reporting on this, enjoying this moment, which you obviously do. Let's keep playing to her rebuttal here.
Strict action moments ago.
And banning from Facebook and Instagram, correct?
Yes, Facebook obviously owns Instagram, and so someone like Alex Jones, who had been banned from Facebook a while back, last year in the summer, but he was still having a presence on Instagram, and that had drawn a lot of scrutiny from people who are saying, hey, you know, you guys banned him from one of your platforms, why are you allowing him to have a presence on Instagram? And so, yes, now Facebook...
Who? You? Maybe your buddies? Maybe some drunk hipster at some Williamsburg bar that said, hey, there's been people that's been... What... Every time journalists say there's been people that believe this, no, you're just trying to give out your opinion as a matter of fact here when it's absolute bullcrap. People were mad. That he still had a presence. Facebook, literally, what they did is they criminalized the sharing of his content now. So people who share his content right now can get banned. That's insane. So even just sharing and not, again, if you talk about them in a positive light or share their content, banned. You criticize them? Yeah, that's totally fine. You could attack them all you want. How is that fair? How is Oliver Darcy making an argument for this? Because this makes no sense at all, Jason. Let's keep playing it.
Facebook is going to be banning Alex Jones and InfoWars from not only their main platform, Facebook, but also from Instagram. I checked in also to see if these people would be banned from WhatsApp, which is also owned by Facebook, and a spokesperson cannot say immediately.
Oh, yeah, we got him. We got him on Facebook. We got him on Instagram. WhatsApp. Oh, we got to call Facebook HQ. Hey, guys, you guys didn't get him on WhatsApp. Get him on WhatsApp. This is what, again, is happening here. It's absolutely insane to have the so-called journalist on CNN advocate for this and to literally call these social media companies and be like, hey, he still has a presence here on Facebook. People are still sharing his stuff. Okay, Facebook's like, okay, we'll make sure people who ban his page are... Oh, he still has a WhatsApp. Next is going to be, he still has a bank account. Oh, he still has a PayPal account. Oh, he doesn't have... Oh, yeah, I forgot that. Alex Jones also got banned from PayPal. That's a whole nother thing. Oh, yeah, he also has a refrigerator that visited the website. That's literally the future that we're leading to with private individuals dictating everything. This is the future right here. This is the meme that I saw that we're heading into with what Oliver Darcy is wanting and calling for and advocating for. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Do we have any more of that clip?
I mean, that's the end of it right there. He basically says that WhatsApp, they're not banning them yet because they don't know whether or not they have actual accounts. For those that don't know, WhatsApp is owned by Facebook, Instagram, same parent company. But the thing is, it's an instant messaging app. It's really not a social media tool. It's groups. It's an extension of your SMS. So to ban them from that is pretty ludicrous. But, you know, I don't like picking on people's appearances, Luke, but he looked wild-eyed that entire interview. I'm not going to say anything else about his appearance, but wild-eyed and crazy when he was talking about that.
And loving every moment of it. He's like, yeah, again, whatever face or hairline you have, that doesn't matter. You shouldn't judge a person just by their appearances. I'm more talking about his actions and his energy. Usually energy kind of transfers over into how people are perceived, and his energy, whoa! And he's not satisfied yet, Jason. He's tweeting right now. What's the difference between the president's Twitter feed and, say, InfoWars? Because Donald Trump is tweeting about this, by the way. We're going to get into that in just a little bit. But Oliver Darcy's not happy, right? He got him banned on Facebook. Now people were sharing his content. He prevented that. He got all of his other people and other reporters banned from there as well. Now he wants them banned on WhatsApp, which is communicating with people. Now he's like, oh, the president is tweeting. Yes, the president is tweeting about this. Is a national attention. This is a huge blow to freedom of speech that you guys are celebrating, that the majority of people are not buying. And the people you list as the people who say you want him gone are not the majority of the people. Donald Trump went on a tweet storm. He said he was, quote, monitoring the situation, talking about key specific individuals, retweeting a lot of individuals that were banned, a lot of the other individuals. He talked about, he even retweeted a Millie Weaver video where she interviewed black Trump supporters. But again, he's saying he's monitoring the situation. Let's be honest here. The Trump administration has been very inactive about this situation. This has been happening for a long time. And many people critical, and I would even stand in that kind of group, says it's a little bit too late. And your actions are very limited here as president of the United States, if you will even do something, which I personally, in my own opinion, doubt. With the way this presidency has been going, there does deserve to be a bigger discussion here about what is happening here. There does deserve to be free speech mandates, especially with companies that control communication, but that conversation is not being had. And we have to be careful here not to lead to a situation where now the executive office and the presidential government office decides what can and cannot be said. We need to have more free speech protocols and a way to address a situation where quasi-government private corporations, which Facebook is, working with intelligence agencies, startup money with intelligence agencies, tax breaks, and all these other incentives. We have to figure out a way with companies that control mass communications to not restrict free speech and have free speech initiatives on that platform. Jason, what do you think?
Well, I've never taken the position that it's a public utility. And I always say, hey, it is a private business and they can have their own terms of service. But one thing that they can't have is unfair business practices. And when literally people are paying to be on a Facebook platform, when they're promoting and boosting posts with their credit cards, well, now we got a whole different situation. It's not just about quote unquote free speech anymore, is it? It's more about the possibility of a RICO and racketeering suit where they downgrade certain users' algorithms even after they've bought into this. I think that's a real issue. Other than that, it's going to be tough. There are other platforms out there. It's not like the 80s when there's one phone company. Okay. For instance, even with the phone, if you don't like AT&T, you go to Sprint, you go to T-Mobile, you go to Verizon. There's a variety of companies out there. None of this makes it right, by the way.
Jason, go ahead. Sorry.
None of this makes it right, and I'm not saying that this is correct behavior and that something doesn't have to be done. But I would say that the angle would have to be something along those lines with unfair business practices and colluding to maximize profits while still manipulating the algorithm against certain individuals that have paid in.
Jason, I disagree with you. We disagree sometimes. To me, it is a public utility. It is a public town hall. Can a candidate win any political office if he does not or she does not have a Facebook account or Twitter account?
Well, I would contest this.
A successful presidential candidate
hold on.
Or
are we considering this media just like radio and TV, where that law is in effect? They're forced to get, if they're under the same regulations, I think that is one of those rules where you would have to allow that to happen. Because on television, you have to provide equal time for candidates. It's the law. So, again, are they a media company? They're
publishers. I think they're proving themselves to be publishers because they are deciding what can and cannot be on the platform. They're not just they're publishing that information to consume, curating it, deciding what's going to be in your newsfeed. So that's another argument here.
Sure, but again, I mean, all this censorship is only going to lead to their demise and people moving to something else. That's what I've always been saying, one way or another. I think it's very hard to say because the internet has never been regulated like that for political candidates, has it?
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, the best example would be everyone moves to Steemit, everyone moves to DLive.tv, everyone moves to, of course, alternative platforms. But obviously, that's not the situation at hand here. Every public official is on this mega platform. And again, we should maybe entertain this debate at a different time because we're already exceeding our kind of limit here. But we're moving to alternatives. Sign up on our email list. If you can, Jason, pull up WeAreChange.org. On the right top-hand side is our email list. It's more important than ever. Again, our Facebook page, close to 590,000 followers. Again, it's been limited. It's been restricted for a number of years now. They changed it with the algorithm. It looks like they just totally took it away. This is a huge blow against independent media that doesn't get sponsored by huge corporations. We don't have huge products. We don't have anything else. We have your support. We have your donations that keep us running. Signing up on our email list so we don't get fully silenced is going to be extremely critical. Already, our access to speech is being restricted more and more and more. Big aspects of it are being completely taken away. Our speech, everyone's speech is critically important here. And if it gets taken away, these people will have carte blanche to do whatever they want and a clear way towards tyranny, in my opinion. And this needs to stop, and it stops with our voices, with our participation, and you guys voting with your clicks and, of course, with your dollars. You guys are more important than ever because that's why we call this organization WeAreChange. Jason, unless you have something else to say, I'm going to end it here and tell our amazing viewers who are part of this organization to stay tuned for more here on wearechange.org.